Welcome back. Week 11. We are here. We haven't wavered through all adversity, through all issues. We have done 12 straight episodes.
That's the most shocking part of this. Not the winning, not the losing. It's that we're here 12 consistent weeks.
That's honestly. You know what? We might as well just keep this thing rolling into the offseason, Get on the recruiting trail a little bit.
See what the recruits are doing. Are we gonna have I want to pitch this to you next week because I haven't done it, but I think we should do a little bowl pick'em. I think we should do a bowl pick'em.
I think we should have a guest on, bro.
We definitely need to have a guest on.
We need a guest picker bad.
We do need a guest just so we can embarrass and we can show. This is like whenever you watch the Olympics, you're like, I can throw further than that guy. No, let's bring a fucking amateur in here so we can just drag them through the mud and like just show them that what unbelievable handicappers we are. So
also, let's like not let him in on any inside jokes and like come here and talk to him like we're Jim Rome the whole time.
You know that no one more than me would love that. You know it would be 15 minutes of me just like fucking with this dude, and then
you're the king of gaslighting. Genuinely,
I'm really good at gaslighting. It's one of my strongest skills.
It is.
So it is one of those things, and even if I wasn't great at gaslighting, I could have gaslighted you believing I was good at it. See, it's just a never-ending cycle.
I've seen it in person.
It was pretty electric. So SC knew what he was getting into when he went to a mental warfare game with me. He knew he was going to fucking lose. He knew he was bringing piss to a shit fight. So that's what happens. But before we go any further, Frankie, I just want to look back at the week that was.
Let's go back.
Do you know how you did last week?
Sometimes you have to go backwards to get forwards.
That's true. This is the second week in a row that you're just Frankie break even.
I know.
You're treading water.
But to be fair, I gave 10 picks.
It's a lot of picks, and I'm just gonna rapid fire these.
Rapid fire.
K-State winner, under Iowa winner, Penn State over winner, Kentucky winner, Bama winner, Navy loser, FAU loser, Charlotte under loser, USC loser, and Oklahoma loser.
Cool.
So 5-5. Frankie Dime's still sitting at 17.5 units.
Ain't bad.
Big. Yinzy F baby, he continues. He went into the red for a little bit. He keeps climbing back up.
Back out.
Last week, 3-1 for your boy.
Okay.
3-1. Bama -3, 2-unit winner. Kentucky -5, 1-unit winner. Donnie Mitchell over 2.5 receptions. He had 3 about 6 minutes into the game.
Yeah, like easy. Second drive.
Second drive, and then my loser was Auburn winner, West Virginia over 20.5 winner. The fucking Sooners loser.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm done with Oklahoma. I won't be picking them this week either. I'm not touching them.
Against West Virginia? You're not going to touch them?
No.
Okay.
I'm not touching the game. So I'm up 2 units. I am back up at 3 units.
What are you drinking?
Take my socks off to do this, but 17, huh?
What is that?
It's like a Mio, like those like purple Mios. A little squirt of that in the water.
Yinzer, that's all Mio. There's no water in that.
Look how lightly colored. It doesn't show up good. It's very lightly colored.
Yinzer, that's black.
Okay. It's racist. First of all, it's purple. It's a purplish hue.
It's you got purple drink. You got that drink.
Okay, if I want to sip lean on the pod, I can. Our Houston viewership is about to go through the roof.
That's right, bro. I've been to Houston. I'm good in H-Town.
You think you're like DJ Screw?
I'm Paul Wall.
You are Paul. A lot of people do confuse you for the people's champ. That would make me Mike Jones, which is fine with me.
They said you slang doors on them?
281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low.
Who?
I'll be on my deathbed like, oh, swing them doors.
Dude, when you die, whenever you die of like cardiac arrest in like 2 years, I am gonna make sure that we get like the Cadillac hearse. I want the Cadillac hearse, but I want it like everybody with the purple flags out their door, and like everybody, like I want the doors swinging for my boy.
I'd love that. I'd love nothing more. Actually, can this count as like a digital will for me that at my funeral I just want everyone slanging doors. Like I just want people swinging. I want nothing but H-Town music, and like I don't know. When they
lower you into the earth, what song should we play? I already have an idea, but I want to hear what you say.
What song should I play for? I was thinking, definitely some like.
I know what I want. You want to hear what I want?
Let's hear it.
Bone, 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 bone.
With the thugs. So tell me what you got.
Nowhere to hide.
I would
when
want
judgment come for you.
I don't know. I want some like late 2000s like rap. I'd want some I'd like a big booty playlist to put me into the ground.
Okay.
That's what I'd love.
You don't want like a Drake, like a triumphant Drake.
No.
I said I'm on one.
No, I want a big booty playlist. I just want to hear, like, as I'm like leaving the earth, I just want to hear like booty, 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 rock. Like I want to hear like Bubba Sparks. But
I get that. I respect that.
But before we move on, Frankie Dimes, we're up 20 and a half units. What do you have to say about that? That's pretty good.
We got a 20 piece.
20 piece.
And a biscuit.
And not talking about McDean's either, but 20 and a half units is just electric factory. I mean, it's
from
a great
run. From two of the arguably the laziest cappers.
Very lazy.
In football. We care a lot. We know a lot. Mm-hmm. Minimal effort.
Lazy. Very little effort. Well, let me ask you, how do you feel about the board this week? Because last week
I can't take you seriously when you drink out of that.
It's water with a squirt of fucking Mio.
Dude, we have video capabilities. That is black. That's not... Yeah. You said squirt of Mio, bro. That's not...
It's a very light purple. It's not translating to the... I don't have...
That looks like you're drinking Kool-Aid.
I'm going to keep drinking it if I was.
Is that what you say? You're like, oh, I'm getting my water in. Is that what you say?
Yeah, drinking like six pounds of Kool-Aid. Like, you got to stay hydrated. I'm just like slugging back 2 Sprites. When
I was drinking, I used to drink vodka waters because I thought they were hydrating.
They were. They're definitely not dehydrating.
It's not dehydrating. Yeah.
Vodka Red Bull, as I've talked about on the podcast, is a perfect cocktail. So we've talked about that before. That is just...
Your heart doesn't know whether to slow down or speed up.
It keeps the body guessing. You don't know if you're going to go for 2 more songs. You don't know if you're going to pass out. You don't know if you're going to throw up. You don't know if you're going to get Denny's. It has no idea.
Dude, I've been to Denny's. I've been to Denny's in the greater Pittsburgh area. Pretty all right.
Dennis. There's nothing wrong with the Dennis.
Get the Grand Slam.
Free on your birthday, kids. Write that down. That's a free fact from Papa Yinzer.
That's Denny's, bro.
That's Denny's, bro. Well, you love the board last week. You were texting me.
I love the board all last week. And this week, dude, you know what I'm thinking about the board this week?
What do you think about it?
I'm thinking it might be a trap.
Okay.
I'm thinking Vegas is coming for me.
Think they're setting some traps?
That being said, I'm playing with fire.
Call me a fucking rat because I'm going right for the cheese.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going right for it. But what do you think of...
That's in a few... How many picks you have for the later in the episode? How many picks you got? Also, I love the under in that game on the Thursday game tonight for the Southern Miss, and I didn't get it in time.
That hurts. So what do I have today? I think I have 5.
I got like 4 or 5.
I think I got 5. Let me go back and flip through this notebook. I think
I even got a team total, which is dope.
You love the team totals.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I have 5. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I have 6. I have 6 Frankie Dimes.
I got one that's like disgusting.
Oh, we love those. We love those.
And it goes against everything I've ever stood for with this university because I hate anyone affiliated with them. Mostly because I had one of the worst nights of my life on their campus.
Okay.
And an ex-girlfriend, her man is a graduate of this fraud school.
Okay. So you're just keeping track of the exes, keeping track of where you on their LinkedIn, where did this girl go next to hurt me?
Yeah.
Yeah, something wrong with that.
I'm not upset though. I'm not upset. I look how I look now, and she looks how she looks now. So I'm happy with how things are.
You saying she put on a couple post Frankie Dimes pounds?
I'm saying it didn't. It didn't get better. Okay,
that's. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
So last week we were talking about the board.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about a few of the things we liked.
Mm-hmm.
What was last week in the life of Frankie Dimes like? Because I feel like we have a lot of the D-Gen. We don't have a ton of the NYC. So give me some NYC lifestyle. Frankie, how much longer do you see yourself in the Big Apple?
Forever, or until I pop off and get to live in the countryside like Nate Bargatze.
It's a strong answer.
I'm living in North Carolina after I pop off. Shout out to the Triangle. I will be there.
Your boy would love to be there. You can pull up anytime.
Yeah.
You can pull up anytime.
I only had 4 shows this week, but I'm starting my own show. It'll be bi-weekly, so every other week. It'll be at this cool little venue in the Greenwich Village. 80s theme. It's called Easy Listening. I'm going to have 80s music pumped in. I'm probably going to wear a blazer sometimes. The venue is really cool. It seats about 40 people, has a nice stage, and the backdrop of the stage is all like 80s arcade games. So it's like Donkey Kong and Pac-Man. and stuff like that. So it fits the vibe perfectly. They have like the fluorescent light, like the neon lights, like the blue and the pink, like the Miami Vice. So that's
do you know in 1 month exactly I'll be in New York City?
I didn't know that.
Touchdown, baby. 12/9, I'll be there.
All right, I'll see you then.
There. You are going to see me. We might do a live pod. We might edge.
A live pod would be fun.
We might edge each other.
That'd be great. Who are you coming with?
M.
Oh, okay.
Were you hoping it was one of the boys?
No, God no.
Are you going to be bailing on the boys trip in March?
First off, I said weeks ago I will be in Europe during the time. Can we do a men's retreat around Memorial Day weekend where we go on a golf trip? And everyone said, sounds like a great idea. And then you, on Monday or Tuesday, was like, all right, March Madness, let's do it. And everyone's like, okay, Yinzer. Okay,
it's Yinzer. A tradition. We get together and we lose money.
I won money last trip. Shout out to Mookie. Shout out to Mook.
I lost every dollar I had. And you know what? I enjoyed every bit of it. So
I had a great weekend.
I had an awful weekend.
I had an awesome time. Everyone in Cincinnati knew I had an awesome time because I was.
Everyone did. You were flashing cash. You were not.
I was flashing cash. Yeah, dude. I pulled up the DraftKings account and I said, "Pick any game you want, sweetheart. Pick any game you want," and it hit.
She loved that. She loved that.
I can save her. I wonder what she's doing. What's her deal?
I don't know who the fuck we're talking about, so that's tough for me. No fucking idea.
The girl who picked Kansas State -4 and oh wait, you weren't there because you had the situation.
Oh, I didn't think about what was happening. Hilarious. That's
yeah. The day was great.
That was.
And then my phone died. My phone died in the bar, and Sam's phone died as we were getting into the Uber. So if we didn't get into the Uber at that very moment, we were stuck in downtown Cincinnati with no phones and nowhere to go.
That night was chaotic. That night was so fucking chaotic. That was a fun night, though.
So explain to me, I'm going to Europe.
Yes.
And I can't do 2 trips back to back like that. Why are you doing this?
First of all, you're going the second week of the tournament. The first week
No.
First week of the tournament's wide open.
Maybe maybe like the Friday and Saturday, Sunday. I'm leaving on like Tuesday.
Okay, then you come for Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I can only make it if we go Northeast.
We do Northeast.
There's no way I can do Charlotte. Absolutely not.
Why can't you do Charlotte?
Because it's $1,000 more of a flight to Europe from Charlotte than it is to New York.
Frankie, you got that.
Why don't you guys come to Jersey or New York or something?
New York's not a bad option. New York, Jersey's not a bad option. I'd think about that.
It's legal gambling.
Can you get Listen, we'll ponder that. New York, Jersey would be a good time.
If you guys did New York, New Jersey, it would make my life. Right. I need this. This chip saves my life every year. This is all I have.
We'll pitch a New York, New Jersey trip. We'll pitch it.
This will be like that one year when they lobbied to get the Super Bowl played in New York, and it was just a bloodbath. It was just a horrible idea.
Listen, I would go to New York, New Jersey for it. I got people that live there.
Yeah, me.
I got some family up there. My buddy lives in Hoboken. I mean, we can make it work.
I can fit. I can fit people in my room.
All right, people in your room. People piling on the bed.
Yeah.
Well, what do you got anything for me?
I just love you guys. I'm sorry.
We love that's why we're trying to make this work. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna do it.
I want this relationship to work.
I'm gonna get in the Yinzer travel agency. We're gonna make it work. Don't worry. Next week I'm gonna have a resolution.
Well, maybe if I win enough picks, then I can afford to fly all over the place to go.
You're up 17 units. If you were betting 1,000 a game, you'd be flying at a PJ.
That's true.
It's true. Do you want to get into these picks? What else you got for me?
We didn't really talk about me.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So after I produce this show,
okay,
I'll be able to book more people on it that are higher up than me, and in turn, I will meet them, and they will be like, "Hey, you're a nice guy. Maybe you can do my show." And then that's how you level up in the industry, meet more people. Also, this haircut rocks. The chicks digging it.
What can I see? Can you take the
Hold on,
muffs
I'm taking the earmuffs off.
Take the muffs off real quick so we can see this. It's looking good.
Yeah.
People are talking about it in chat. People are saying how huge you look.
It's like if Roger Federer and John Mayer had a kid.
It's a great, honestly, you were sitting on that for a while, weren't you?
Yeah. Also, those are the 2 photos I showed the guy in the salon.
Where you just like make this work?
Yeah.
These two together.
He kept calling me Frederick the whole time. He's like, okay, Frederick.
There's worse things to be called in New York City than that.
Nah, that's what my drug addict uncle's name is.
Yeah, that's fine with that. We all have those. I mean, as long as you're pushing pills, it's fine.
Yeah. Anyways, situation's gone from now until after Thanksgiving. The situation's not in New York.
She's leaving.
Yeah.
She went out for a couple weeks.
Yeah. Don't know how to feel about it.
Get a test when you get back. I don't know. Just saying.
Why would you say that to me?
Just say it. Because I care about you. I'm like your cool health teacher. Like, hey.
Maybe she's the one that should get a test. Maybe I'm going out.
Maybe you both should be mutually but I don't know. I think are you still on your whole I'm gonna text before I hook up because you're just gonna get like DMs at like 3 a.m. like you look at your phone and it's gonna be some dudes talk like cock and she's like, is that okay? She's gonna cry yourself to sleep.
This isn't fun anymore.
You just said you're ready to tap out on it. You're the one who wants to talk about it. You're the one who
what's new with you then? Let's talk about what's new with you.
Man, I'm starting to hit the realization that football season.
You don't know the journey, by the way. You don't know the journey.
I don't know. I'm not going to speak your truth, but I'm just getting to the point where I'm like kind of sad football season's almost over.
Don't think about it like that. It's not.
I try.
It's not almost over. First off, they play like 20 weeks in the NFL now. Every college team is what? Like they played 9 games?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting now. You got
bowl season. Also, handicapping bowl games is a nightmare.
It is a nightmare, but that's what makes it fun. Oh,
we're gonna lose all of our units on the bowl games.
Did I tell you where I stayed last fucking weekend?
Yeah, you were living inside of a brewery?
Yeah, I had a suite inside a brewery in fucking Columbus, Ohio. It was sick as shit.
It sounds cool until you're trying to hook up with the missus and people are playing cornhole right outside.
No, sir. So it's inside the brewery, not like it's inside where like the factory, so it's closed at night. So you just roll up the window and you're just surrounded by all the beer and all the empty shit. It's super fucking cool.
It looked cool. I liked the little shower setup.
Shower beers, had a keg in the room.
Oh, wow.
Dude, you walk downstairs, they just had free beers. It's fucking awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Your 3-minute walk from like the brewery so you can grab some food. So we got shit canned, hung out by the fireplace, and then walked into our hotel room, crushed a few more shower beers. It was a great night.
That's awesome, man.
I was a fucking G. You just roll up and we're pulling in there and everybody has like, you know, I felt like such a douchebag, but I loved it. We're at like the bar and he's like, oh, what room are you staying in? I was like, we're in the suite. Don't worry.
There's nothing like being in a position of power when you've never been before.
Oh my God. You can't give me any power. It'll go to my head instantly. So
absolutely.
Yes.
And my like ego and the feeling of feeling better than everyone, like intellectually or what have you.
100%.
Yeah. That'll be
superiority was
amplified.
So I was heavily betting Alabama and I was very drunk and I just kept adding more money on Alabama, which was great. Woke up, won like $630, $640. So it was a good weekend.
That paid for a lot of the drinks.
Paid for a lot of the drinks, paid for some of the hotel room. Don't worry, kids. One day you can get there. Keep hustling. Keep that nose of the grindstone. Whatever.
All right, let's do
your big trip. That's a summer weekend for me, no big deal.
Let's go to the board here. Let's take a closer look at what we got coming up this week. Before we get into the picks, what do you think? What do you think about the cool throne hot seat status of Neil Brown?
That's a great question. Do I think in a vacuum he saved his job? I think if you look at everything, though, at the end of the year, what are we going to be, a 7-win team?
8.
We're not going to win. We're not going to beat Oklahoma.
Yeah, Cincinnati and Baylor.
Yeah, that's 8. Fuck, that is 8.
Can't fire him, dude.
I don't think you can. I still wouldn't. I mean, God, it's just
maybe this is look, what people, I don't know if they're saying it or not. Do you remember when Dana won 10 games with Skylar Howard?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I remember. You realize how bad that schedule was?
Terrible. And this is definitely, that's a really good point you brought up. This is a product of a bad schedule.
It's good that you're taking care of bad teams.
Yeah, put them away. I don't know, man. It's just the receivers are terrible. The defense isn't going to get any better. So I don't know. I feel like he's probably safe. I don't want him to be here another year. I would rather they just do it because Leipold's going to go to Michigan State, and
Leipold's not leaving. He had a press conference earlier in the week. He said, "I'm a Kansas lifer." He said, "I'm here for life."
How many fucking coaches say that shit? I don't listen. A coach will say that, and then the next week they're on the tarmac. So I'm not saying I'm not going to shoot Lance, but like, yeah, you can't believe anything this college coach, especially this time of year when they're like still petitioning for other shit. But I don't know. I think he's here next year. What about you?
Yeah, I think he is. Also, like, coupling that with the buyout, coupling that with how expensive the buyout is. If you wait a whole another year, man, it's just.
Yeah, I mean, I could see. I wouldn't. God, I hope they don't. I don't think Ren Baker.
There are some freshmen that are playing well.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Treylon Ray, Jaheim White, Rodney Gallagher. They look like they have talent. Green will be back next year.
This looks like next year we're going to be another 6-7 win team that's just battling for a bowl, which I don't know if that's what you're happy with. Cool, but I don't.
If results go the way I predicted, 8-4 with the wins against these last two teams and a loss to Oklahoma, we will have 0 wins against teams above 500.
That's insane, and that's exactly what happened. So that's what happened. You're a product of a bad schedule. So maybe Neil.
All of our wins will be teams below 500.
If we go 8-4, this will be the least enjoyable 8-4, and because of the Houston game.
Yeah, I know. If you would have told me at the beginning of the year though we're going 8-4, I would have said this is what we need to do to save his job.
Yeah,
I would have said this is the minimum.
That Houston game sucked all the joy out of the season for me.
No, maybe we'll lose out and maybe we get to fire him.
Maybe. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. That helped.
All right, let's go to the board.
All right, do you want to do? Let me ask, because last time we ran out. Do you want to do some Stump the Yinzer? Or you want to do the board first? What do you want?
We'll do the board and then Stump the Yinzer.
Let's do it, buddy. All right,
because I got 3 good questions for you.
I think I got some good ones for you too. Okay. All right, I am back on the tee box. I actually had some winners last week.
You're up.
Second week in a row I'm back in, so I'm starting to climb. All right, I'm going to start with a 1-unit play. Okay. Houston -2.5. I think Cincinnati stinks.
Cincinnati does stink.
I don't think the Vegas has caught up to how bad Cincinnati is. Houston, something to play for. I couldn't believe that line. That's the line that jumped out. That was the first pick I wrote down this morning when I was like looking at the board yesterday.
Where's that game at?
I think it's in Houston.
If it is, then I like that a lot.
So Houston, Cincinnati. Give me Houston -2.5. Let me look it up. I'm like 99% sure.
I'm trying to find. I'm on like this odds shopping site. No, not Sam Houston. Jesus Christ. Same guy though.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
It is. Oh yeah, it's at Houston. 78% of the bets are on Houston.
That's fine. I'll make it 79. All right, give me Houston -2.5 1-unit. What do you got, buddy?
I love the team total over at a game at the same time as 7:00 window. Team total over 34.5. Georgia Bulldogs. Go Dogs. Sick 'em.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something. I won't have that play, but I'll have something on that UGA game. So over 34.5 UGA 1-unit play.
Yep, under the football number. Lane's gonna continue to try to like stay in the game. Carson Beck's improving. There's potential that Brock Bowers comes back this week. I've heard that. Let me get a read on that.
I'm not gonna bank on that, but if
I know, the numbers the numbers are cooked in to where like I don't think he's in. Because 34.5 seems a little low. Okay, go ahead.
No, it seems kind of low, and that's actually since you went Georgia. I'm going Georgia -6.5 first half 1-unit play.
Yeah,
I think Georgia gets off to a quick start. Another play that I'm doing in real life, but I can't really give it on the pod because that's kind of an obscure book, is Georgia first half, Georgia money line with Oregon money line. It's actually +140.
That's pretty good. I might have to. What book is that?
Bet365.
That's the best book, bro. I gotta get them, bro.
But if you want me to do it, I'll hit that for you. But I already put a hundo on it because
I'll probably have you hit that for me because I can't.
For you. But UGA -6.5 first half 1 unit.
I need you to put one pick in for me also. Sorry.
Yeah, text me after. What's your other pick? What's your next pick?
I like also in the 7:00 window. and this is a pure vibes pick right here. Little road favorite. Georgia Southern -2.5 at Marshall. Things are looking bleak for Marshall, who's lost 4 straight. They're very, very upset with my guy, Clint Trickett.
He's been rough.
He's been rough. People are calling for the quarterback to be benched, Cam Fancher. That's never good.
That's not great. What's the line on that?
2.5. Georgia Southern.
Minus
Play Helton. It's -2.5. Like I said 3 times.
Road dog.
My bad.
No, you got it. It's Marshall. If you'd have done this 4 weeks ago, Marshall, you were talking about that was some of the class of the conference.
Oh, exactly, dude. They're dead last. They're dead last in the Sun Belt right now.
What a difference a couple weeks can make, isn't that?
Well, in the East.
Yeah.
But either way, bro, that's not good.
That's not great. All right, I'm gonna do my next one, and this was one of the most shocking games of the week last week. I only got to watch a little bit of it, so I did a little box score scouting. Air Force just getting crushed last week was a huge shock.
Yeah, I don't like that. I have team total over 8.5 wins. I'm scared.
Well, I think we're gonna get back, and I think Air Force is gonna crush Hawaii, but I actually like the over at 47.
Okay.
Hawaii's gonna throw the ball over the yard. Air Force is gonna come out. They're not gonna make this. They had 6 fumbles last week. That's not gonna happen.
Agreed.
I could see this being an Air Force 35 to 17 game. I could see it being 40-14. But I think we get over that 47 pretty easily. Okay. Air Force over 47, 1 unit. I really like that play. I thought that over-under was going to be in the 50s, especially with the way Hawaii throws the ball around. And Air Force, they're going to need those style points to get, they want to get back in there, get some prestige back. 4 quarters of football. My boys are coming back.
There you go. I like it.
Maybe.
I like it. How many? I've given you 3?
2.
2. Okay. We'll give you this third one here. Gosh, I just lost it. This is the one that I need you to put in for me.
Okay.
Syracuse +3 at Yankee Stadium against Pitt.
Is Syracuse healthy yet?
I think so. Let me check that.
Syracuse.
The number's cooked into whatever it is.
I know, but Syracuse has been one of the most. I think they've lost the most snaps to injury. I think they were at least top 2 or top 3 as I was looking at that. Because I've been fading Syracuse pretty hard. Now, Pitt, what the fuck do you expect out of Pitt? But Syracuse, one of those teams that's just scared me because the injuries have been piling up. I mean,
Syracuse has lost 5 straight.
Yeah. So this is, I'm guessing you're saying this is circle the wagon games for Frankie Dimes?
This is circle the wagons game. Okay. I'm trying to find a depth chart.
They're a lot.
Yeah, he didn't give an update on an injury status on Garrett Schrader. Dude, they need to regulate that stuff in college.
Oh, don't tell me how many times that I've lost bets because a fucking quarterback doesn't play at a 3:30 game and I bet at 2:15.
Yeah,
trust me. Kansas playing Texas absolutely fucked me that weekend.
That was bad.
I got 2 more for you. I actually scratched one of my plays.
I got 2 more also.
All right,
got 10 minutes.
5 and 5. I'll tell you what it is. This isn't a play, but I like App State +2.5. I'm not going to play it. But,
okay.
If you're looking for one extra pick, I like that. That's getting scratched.
I got 2 noon kicks.
All right, I got 2 2-unit plays. I'm interested to see where you're going, so I'm going to go first. Okay. My first one is a same game parlay, Michigan money line under 55.5. You can get that at +115. 2-unit play.
Okay.
The reason behind this, I think Michigan's going to win. Penn State is becoming the very trendy underdog type of pick, the very smart analytical play. I've watched a lot of Penn State. I don't think Penn State's really that good. Okay. And even if you think this is going to be let's say you think this is going to be a closer game, probably not going to be played in the 60s, probably not going to be played in the 50s. But Michigan money line under 55.5, 2-unit play. I really like that, especially plus money. Give me that.
There you go. I got Michigan -4.5.
Love it.
Same reason. 1 unit.
And honestly, I'm playing Michigan. I got it. It was actually at 3.
I'm gonna have Michigan like 8 different ways on Saturday.
Bro, same. That terrifies me. You said
it's gonna be the anchor in like 40 parlays.
Yep. I had Michigan. Michigan was 3.5 for a lot of this week, and you could actually buy down to Michigan at -3 at like -120. So you better believe I was
that ain't bad.
You're right, that number. All right, I got one more, and it's actually gonna have another play. Can we recycle plays? Can we play 2 plays in the same parlay?
Let me do the mental math too. Same.
No, I'm saying here because I have under 55.5 and another leg of a parlay.
Do it. I don't care.
Cool. I have under 55.5 Michigan Penn State because I really don't think it's getting near the regular. I don't think it's getting in the 40s.
Okay.
Bama -1. And here's the sicko part of it. Give me Iowa Rutgers over 19. They can get to 20 points. So
that's hilarious that's the leg you cooked up.
That's the leg. So I think it's under Michigan. I think the 55 comes in. Bama's not losing. Bama's rolling. I think if you want a sneaky play, I have been putting every week I get those little $10, $20 free bets. I keep putting on the national championship.
Hey, that ain't bad.
I feel like they can.
I still have my Oregon future out there.
That's looking probably really good.
Yeah.
But you can probably get Bama between like 800 and 1100 little sprinkles.
Dude, they can beat Georgia in the SEC champ.
We said at the beginning of the year, this is the type of team that Saban likes. Where
Saban loves to fly under the radar, bro. Let me stay ranked like 9th, 10th,
and they'll make their push later. If Bama plays
Milroe looks good.
Milroe
looks good.
When Bama plays Georgia, and if I can get a pretty nice money line on Bama, I'll shoot it. But
all right,
give me that
7 minutes. 7 minutes here. 7 minutes.
Okay, Frankie, give me your last play.
You talking about sicko plays? I got one.
Give it to me.
Temple plus 7.5 at South Florida.
It's disgusting.
Kurt Warner's son is back for Temple, and I had Navy last week. I bet Navy and a lot of things. They were an anchor in some of the parlays, and they got crushed by Temple. So EJ Warner being back is huge for the Owls. Still hate that school, but please win me some money this week.
Wow. I'm going to do a quick recap. Frankie Dimes up 17.5 units. He has over 34.5. Georgia, 1 unit. Georgia Southern -2.5. Syracuse +3. Michigan -4.5. Temple +7.5. Yinzer has Houston -2.5, 1 unit. Air Force over 47. That's Air Force Hawaii. Yep. 1 unit. Georgia -6.5 first half. He has a Michigan money line under 55.5 same game parlay for 2 units. And then under 55.5 Michigan, Bama -1, Iowa Rutgers over 19. Let's go, 2 unit play. So we got some good stuff on the board for you guys. And then Frankie Dimes and I, we have some. Do you want to give or receive? How do you want to start? You want to start? Or you want me to go?
I want the ball.
Okay.
All right. Who plays at Mickey Stadium?
Mickey Stadium.
Mickey Stadium. Who plays at Mickey Stadium?
I have no fucking idea.
You might think it's called Mitchie or Mikey.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Idaho. No, Idaho's the
Kibby Dome.
I honestly have no idea.
Army West Point. Is that Mickey Stadium? Mickey Stadium.
That's actually weird. You want to go tit for tat? You want to go 3 for
Let's
3?
go band for band.
Okay. What's crazy is I kind of have. So you went for colleges. I'm actually going for towns. So I'm going to give you the team, and I need you to.
I love this. I love this.
All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to go 5 for 5 to get it right.
Perfect.
Okay, Wyoming. Where do they play?
Laramie.
That's there. That's right. Navy. Give me the town.
Annapolis.
You're right. Purdue. No.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's Bloomington.
Nope.
Where is it?
West Lafayette.
West Lafayette, you goon. Oh, all right. What else you got?
I got 2 more for you. I'll give you 2 more for a little redemption. Maryland.
College Park.
That's right. And then the last one, Mississippi State.
Stark Vegas.
Stark Vegas, dude. All right. I thought
I got one for you. Yeah, I got one for you. Ruston.
Ruston. I have no idea.
Louisiana Tech.
I was Louisiana Tech. You know what's cool about all of those? I have been to all 5 of those college towns.
That's awesome.
Been all 5 of those. So that was all 5 I've been to.
Is that my question?
No. I've been to all 5 of those ones I listed.
Oh, okay.
Wyoming, Navy, Purdue, Maryland, Mississippi State. Been all this.
All right. What quarterback? There's been one quarterback to play for BYU, and he was a descendant, a great grandson of Brigham Young himself. Which quarterback who played for BYU was a descendant of Brigham Young?
Did he play in the pros?
Yes.
Is Jim McMahon?
It's Steve Young.
Steve Young seems like that.
Yeah.
He's very charismatic.
Yeah.
Steve Young convinced me to soak.
I've never seen him with a beer in his hand.
That's true. Steve Young. In front of the people. All right. The next one I have, this one's going to be, I think you might get this. All right. Which college has had the number 1 overall pick in college football and college basketball same year? So they sent the number 1 pick in the NFL and the NBA in the same year. Who was it?
Number 1 pick in the NFL. How recent was it?
Fairly recent.
Really?
I mean, it's in the last 20 years.
Okay.
So
man, that's good. Man, that's good.
NBA, NFL, same cycle.
The hard part for me is the NBA.
Yep.
Because I'm running through NFL draft picks in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Number 1 overall.
It's not Oklahoma and Buddy Hield.
No, nope.
It's not.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
You want the school? Or do you want me to go where the guy was drafted?
Yeah, give me the teams.
All right, I'll tell you. So the first one was San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
And then the second one, I think he was Milwaukee Bucks.
Where did Chris Middleton go to college?
It's not Middleton.
All right, I'm lost. What do you got?
It was Utah, Andrew Bogut and Alex Smith.
Andrew Bogut? That's not 20 years. It's like 25 years. No, I'm kidding.
It's 2005.
No, I do remember the Alex Smith draft because everyone was talking about Urban Meyer. And then Andrew Bogut coming from Australia. That's what threw me off is because he's from Australia.
The Australia part? Yeah, he's Utah. All right, give me your last one. Then I have one you're absolutely not going to get. I have
one you're not going to get. We have 2 minutes left.
Let's go.
What is Joe Theismann's actual name?
Oh, I have no fucking idea. Does he have a weird name?
No. This is Heisman marketing in its initial state. Like this is.
Oh no, it's Joe Theismann.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's Joe Theismann. I've heard of that.
And then they're like, "Oh, dude, we can get a push for the Heisman if you change your name to Theismann," and he just stuck with it.
Yeah, I've heard of that. All right,
these questions are pretty good. I'm sure people listening to this are like, "Oh, that's pretty good."
This one's really tricky, but this one's a really fun one. This one's a really fun. I've stumped a lot of people. I've never even get this. Okay. Kind of obscure. All right. Ohio State's single game rushing leader is Trey Sermon. That's not the question.
Okay.
Trey Sermon only scored 1 touchdown at Ohio Stadium. That's Ohio State's. That's the
right.
Ohio Stadium. All right. He scored 1 touchdown at Ohio Stadium. Who was the quarterback that threw him that touchdown?
Trey Sermon.
No, Trey Sermon is the one.
No. I know. Who's the quarterback?
Which quarterback threw him the only touchdown that he ever scored at Ohio Stadium?
Is it Joe Burrow?
It's Baker Mayfield.
What?
Baker Mayfield. Okay, so this is kind of a trick question. Baker Mayfield threw him a touchdown when he played for Oklahoma at Ohio State, but Trey Sermon played an entire season at Ohio State, never scored a touchdown at Ohio Stadium.
I look really stupid right now.
No, that's an impossible question. But that's like a fun little thing because like you're like because he's the single game rushing leader at Ohio State, only scored 1 touchdown at Ohio Stadium, and it wasn't an Ohio State jersey.
Have a good night.